Hello, I'm Atindra Mardikar,
And I'm Sanjana Manoj Kumar.
and here's a demo for our project for the course Web Development CS5610. We have implemented an event scheduler just in time, and this is our home page. So let's start with creating an event for a user who is not logged in. So the first step while creating an event is to enter the general information about the event. As you can see, few fields here are mandatory, like the title of the event and the name and the email of the user who is creating the event. So let's put in some data. For the location field, as you can see, we have implemented the Google Maps API to give suggestion about the location. So you can just select one and it will enter in the location. For the as the description is optional, I won't enter any description. I'll enter the name and the email and I'll hit next. Next step is entering the dates for the event. So you can select dates and you can remove them. You can select them in any order, but notice that they are sorted here in the ascending way, in ascending manner. I'll add these two dates and I'll hit next. Now here, if I click next without selecting any time slots, it will throw an error. It will tell me to select at least one time slot for each date. So suppose if there are no time slots for a particular date, one can just enter the starting time of the event for that particular date. So let me put in some time slots. I can add time slots if I want to. I can add as many time slots as I want. I'll give one more here. Let's and I'll hit next. Next step here is settings for the event. So first setting is hidden poll. This means that only the admin of this event, in this case me, can see the results of the poll, like who is registered for which slot, and none of the participants can see that information. Second is limiting the number of participants per option. What this mean is for a particular date and for a particular time, you can limit the number of participation. So suppose if I say 2, then for a particular date and a particular time for that date, the max limit is 2. So only at max 2 participants can participate. uh, I can just do one if it's a one-on-one in one-on-one session or something, and let's click next. For sharing, there are two options again. One is sharing the link which will be generated in the next step. It's the participation link. You can just share it with users you want that you can just share it for to the users you want to participate. Second is inviting participants. This means here all you need to do is enter emails uh, for the users you wish to invite, and the application will send an email saying that so and so has invited you for so and so event, and will attach the participation link. You can send this to multiple people, so all you have to do is enter multiple emails, use separated by a comma, and you need to click finish. Okay, so the last step here is there are two links generated. One is for the participation link. This you need to share with others, and this is the administration link, which is for you to administer the event. So now let's see the working of these two simultaneously. Okay, so this is the participation link. As the poll was not hidden, All this information above is visible to the user. The available dates and the time slots and the participants. Right now there are no participants, so it's blank. Uh, I'll just enter a participant and there's only one time slot. I'll say save. As you can see, the I've been added to this particular date at this particular time. On the admin side, if I refresh this page, you can see that my name appears right here. Uh, Also, there's one more thing here is suppose a user cannot make it to the event. All he need to do is type in a name and just do ABC, and I'll click cannot make it. So now what will happen here is once I refresh, you see that the admin can see the list of the participants who cannot make it. Um, Admin here has other few features. One is editing the event. So all you need to do is press this cog beside the event title. Um, it redirects to the same page as the creation of the event, but here all the data is already entered. We can just edit the fields we wish to change and just press next. All this is based on the data. Okay, so as you can see, this is edited now. The admin can also delete or edit a particular user here, as you can see. So if I wish to edit, I'll just edit this user and I'll save the changes. It will be reflected on the participation link as well. I can also delete the user and this will again be reflected here. Also, I can invite more participants. All I need to do again is enter comma separated emails, and there will be a these people will also be invited with the same email saying, okay, so and so person has invited you for so and so event. I can also send reminder to all the participants. uh, it will send a reminder regarding this event. Another option which a user which the admin has here is closing the poll. So if I just close the poll, okay, and I refresh here the participation link, it says that sorry, this poll is closed. So participants can no more register for this particular event. I can also open the poll again if I wish to. I'll just click open poll. It says poll opened. Here I see, and as you can see, the poll is again started. So I can again register. See, it's added here, and it will be added here as well. So now let's see how to log in and sign up and how to handle events if you are a logged in user. Uh,
I'm going to give you a quick run through for the demo for a logged in user. So let's start by signing up with Just in Time. So let's do the sign up. As you can see, all the fields here are mandatory and the passwords have to match, otherwise the user will not be signed in. So I'm going to sign up now. And as you can see, the same email ID that was entered outside reflects in the profile settings here. So let's update this user. as you can see, the user has been updated successfully. We can move to another page and come back here, and it remains updated. So the main advantage of having an account with just in time is that the organizer always has a track of his or her events. Right now there is no event created for this particular organizer, so let's start by scheduling an event. Let's call it, say, Node.js, and as you can see, the location and description are optional. So let me just enter my data, and the email with the administration link and the participation link will always be sent to the email that is entered here, and not to the email that is present in the profile page. Let's pick a couple of dates, hit next, and time slots. Let me pick 2 slide time slots here, and I'm going to hit next. So let me give you a demo on what a hidden poll is. So in a hidden poll, only the admin is able to view the options that are selected by the other users. So in a basic poll, there is no all the users who have registered for the event is visible to all other users, and also there is no limitation on the number of participants that can register for a particular time slot. So I'm going to do a combination of hidden poll and limiting the number of participants per option. Let me make the number of participants as 1, and let's go to the next page. And over here, if everyone with a link can participate, basically the user gets the administrator, that is the organizer of this event, gets an email with the participation link as well as the admin link, and he can paste the participation link in a public forum, say Piazza or Facebook or wherever he wants to advertise his event, and anyone with that link can participate. However, for only invited can participate, only the people who are typed in this particular invite participants dialog box will receive an email with a cautionary message saying please do not forward this email. Also, if I pick only invited can participate, I am forced to enter an email. However, if I pick everyone can with a link can participate, I can just move on to the next page. And so this is your poll has been created page, and this is the administration link and the participation link. Another thing that I would like to point out is that if you're in a logged in user, you can always go back to my events, and as you can see now, Node.js is an event that has been created here. So let me click on Node.js, and this takes you to the admin page, and this is the participation link. So let me take you to the participant page. Okay, so we're running this currently on localhost, so let me just go to the localhost. So this is the poll, and as you can see, it's a hidden poll, so there is no table available here with the view. Let me register a user for the event. Available dates, Friday, 25 a.m. Save. So now the response has been saved successfully. Let me refresh this page, and as you can see, the user has been registered here. When I come back here, and let me refresh this page, I still cannot see who has been registered for the particular event. Let me register the next person. Again, let's go back to the admin page. As you can see, now there are people registered here, but you cannot view them here. And I can register again for this particular 25 a.m. if I delete this particular user. So now let me go back to this page and refresh, and let me add them. If you can see now that date is particular date is available, and let's save. Now when we go back here and refresh, the participant is added again. Um, so when I close the poll and I go back here and I refresh, it says this poll is closed and can no longer be accessed. Now let me go back to my events and go to Node.js. See, over here also it's reflected that the poll has been closed and I have the option to open the poll. And I can also directly update the event by clicking on this cog next to the title. And in this my events page, I can also delete this particular event. So I can just delete it here and it goes back to me having no events. Another couple of features that I would like to point out to you is, let me try signing up again, and I'm going to use the same email ID that I used previously. And I'm going to sign up. It says the email already exists. So a person can sign up with just in time only using different email accounts, meaning only one email account is allowed. Now let me log in with the same user. As you can see, all the data that was previously entered is still stored, and the session is maintained till we press logout. And that's about it for our demo. Thank you very much.